Well, I believe it was in 1968. I had a neighbor who lived down the alley from me who were members of the church, and they would go to Sunday school, and I would shoot my 4-year-old out the door, and they would go with that family, and then Don and I would go later with our son Doug, who was a baby at that time. I was active at that time, through her possibly, in the Women's Association, and this was when we were at the old church just directly across from NorthPark. Then we became members of the church in 1969, probably September of 1969, because we had this third son, and we had taken our number 2 son back to Illinois for baptism. So this time we thought we'd join the church and Dave would be baptized at NorthPark. So that was how we solidified our membership. Through that time when I was having these little children, not a whole lot, but I did attend, I think, some of the Women's Association meetings. Later on, as the boys got older, particularly when they were in junior high and high school, we were active through the youth organization. We helped with other parents preparing meals on Sunday night for the activities. And we had, then at that time, from 1985 to 2000, I worked full-time. So I wasn't able to do a whole lot other than cook and drive kids places when they participated, because they were very active. I remember when they were teenagers, taking them up to a conference in Denton or something like that, doing that. And then we helped cook, other parents did, for when they had youth groups in the evening, Sunday evening.
And you were a deacon?
I was a deacon, yeah. And I think I was a deacon after I quit working in 2000. I think that was after that that I did that. And then it was after that, of course, that they formed Casa de Vida. Okay. And at that time I was one of the original board members of the Casa de Vida, and served in that capacity as a board member and secretary of the board for a 6-year term, and also volunteered at Casa at that time, which was wonderful, and saw how that whole program has developed and grown. And I'm still doing Casa, but now I'm just a sub. So when they call me, I try and show up. You bet. Well, other than you kind of have to find your way, because something that you think you're going to be attracted to may not be your calling. So I think you have to just take it slow and be regular, because I think that helps you make friendships, and that way, that sometimes guides you too, through friends that you've made in the church. So participate when you can and what seems right to you. Yeah. Oh, I'm out of here.